We've expanded Hell's Reach out a bit more with loads of garden tiles. They look nice and serve their purpose, but they are so bloody boring to make. So for today, no more gardens. Well, hopefully no more gardens. Let's build a warehouse in university and start automating hell. I've already placed these new buildings down at the back of the keep. There's also a new builder's hut in the mix too. And this is going to be its own standalone structure, not connected directly to the rest of the keep. But I've aligned them in such a way that these paths should lead directly down to the main keep itself. So we'll have straight lines leading out and up to them. Also, don't worry about this big gap here. I do have a plan for it, which we'll leave till another day. We've certainly got enough to take on today with these monsters. Well, I see that we already have a builder out, making a start on the warehouse, which is grand. I'll just let Blue handle all of those. We have a new builder with Natalie, and I'll need to hook up the resource scroll to her. Good, we'll also then need to come in and maybe build this. I'm going to assume that the last builder is then working on the university for us. Maybe not. Nope, they are making a garden. Absolutely not. I am beyond sick of making gardens, so you stop that. Whoops, wrong builder. Well, you stop the garden decoration, and you then go pick up the warehouse, seeing as Joanna has picked up the university. Alright then, Natalie, what seems to be the issue here? Why are you not building? Can't imagine why you're not building. Everything seems to be going swimmingly for you. You have the flow. Great, superb start. Once we do have the uni up here actually, we will be able to unlock the hospital finally. So we should probably look into supplying Joanna then with everything she's going to require for the uni, of which there is a lot. I believe that was 2,000 cobblestone I seen there, and as for Ellis, what do we need for the warehouse? 3,000. There's 5,000 cobblestone already, plus what we need for the builder's hut whenever she eventually picks it up. Basically, we need to turn on the automatic cobblestone generator, because we do have some cobblestone at least, but I don't quite think that's going to be 5,000 worth. That's the config changed over then, so this should allow everything to be damaged within the colony. Let's get this going and get some cobblestone out. I believe Natalie's back healed, and are we doing this nice running away thing again? I think we might be. Okay, well that definitely might be an issue then, whenever it's coming to building these things. Let's just concentrate on the other two working builders then, of which I do see some items here that they're requesting. And building inventory is full, so I can't even give you items here. Well, at least that's why we're getting up the uni. To save this overstocking hassle. I also do see a lot of magical floating hungry idiots in here as well. Did I ever get up the cookery? No I didn't. Alright then, we'll need to do that. In fact, we can do that really quickly because I've got the hut here and it's just simply going to sit in so very nicely, just like that. If the new builder isn't going to do her own hut, maybe she'll come out and do this then for us. Let's actually just assign her that. Or she needs to be level 1. Right. Spruce plank shingles requiring spruce planks and deep slate bricks. I'm pretty sure that deep slate is the only item that I didn't bring over with me. Yep, let's go over to heaven. I know for certain that one of these backpacks here has quite a lot of deep slate essence in it for us. Yeah, let's just simply take that out. That'll do. And before I forget, let's maybe turn this off. Alice's builder's hut storage is way too full for me to give her everything, so we're pretty much just going to need to wait on her building a bit, then we'll resupply everything else. As for Natalie, I really don't know what we're playing at here. She should be requesting in tools at the moment to remove everything around here, but I really can't explain this. And now we have Joanna starting to request some items in here too. Great, even more items for me to make. And of course, your building inventory is also full. Oh, but I see you found some ancient debris. When the hell did you find that? And I see that we're out of power then for the wireless heat receivers in these furnaces. Excellent. Things are definitely going smoothly here today and not causing me a headache. To be fair, the way we generate power down here is a little bit janky. Janky, but it works certainly, whenever I don't screw it up like that. Because all I had to simply do there was put it in the block in front. Great. It's gonna be one of those days. At least that's the furnace is back in operation and we should be getting out our deep slate. And never mind about that anyway, because that was the wrong recipe to make deep slate bricks. I am doing so well here today. Maybe if these idiots would stop requesting such awkward items. Ugh, let's make these shingles. Alright then, Natalie, are we actually going to do something, or are we still just in the process of running about? I think that pretty much answers that question. I've cleared out this area, given her some stone tools, so she should be building her hut. At least the warehouse next door seems to be taking shape. That's grand. Yeah, I really don't think that this builder knows what she's doing at all. We just seem to be doing laps of the colony at the moment. Or she's simply hungry and wanting better food. Is that why everyone's heading out of the colony and over there? Because they're hungry? I mean, if that's the case, then that should be simple to resolve. I've got plenty of bread. Right, the chef here has the flu. That's fine. I do have some carrots and potatoes for you to take in. And here's some bread, steak, and pork chops as well. So you heal up and go serve those idiots some meals. We need some cyan wool stairs for one of the builds. I wonder if we have any sheep that have spawned down in here. No, sadly not. Just a cow and a pig. But in one of our farms over here, we should be growing sheep essence, which I really can't be arsed finding, so let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Cyan wool stairs for absolute days, if she had inventory space. Oh, and finally, Natalie has started work on the builder's hut, so I think it was a food issue. Right, great, another idiot to supply. Thank you very much, Blue. Getting to this builder's hut to drop off stuff is definitely becoming a bit tedious. And on that note, here's Blue stats for this episode. That's the warehouse now 3/4 supplied. We're pretty much just waiting in on space for more cobblestone. The build itself, however, is only 20% done, so this is still going to take a little bit. As for Natalie, I will supply her with everything that I can until her builder's hut 2 is full. Joanna is requesting in a lot of different items here, including a library block, which is fine, we'll get you that. But we also need to get you 350 bookshelves, which is not so alright. The trader idiots do have bookshelves of which we could purchase, depending on how many emeralds we have. I think this is the farm here. Growing as emeralds? Maybe not. Oh, unless I've been clever and have made up a one here. Yep, a hopper system making his emerald essence. Okay, grand. I think that a stack of 64 essence should make us 1 emerald. Oh, unless it's 9. Oh, yep, it's 9. Damn, that would have been handy if we could make 8 emeralds from 1 stack of essence, but we can only do 7. Well, I suppose it's some bookshelves then. I think we'll just do this the old-fashioned-ish way. We'll just make up some sugarcane and then turn that into paper, grab some leather, and we'll book away. That's Natalie now 100% supplied for her own builder's hut, and we're actually making progress for once. Joanna too is out building. We are 10% done with this. This is a massive build to be fair, so it is going to take a long time. The warehouse build still requires in yet another 700 odd cobblestone, which I do have. but I don't think she has the inventory space. Nope, it does not, so we'll maybe need to take out some of these other materials here just to insert them. I mean, I suppose I could start dropping off items into the racks of the warehouse. They won't be delivered because we don't have any couriers, but they should be okay stored here, I think. And here are those spruce plank shingles. They are basically being used as stairs, taking us up onto the second floor. I think this build actually gets yet another floor on top of it, and even maybe another one on top of that, so it is quite a big building actually. We are fully supplied for it now regardless, still only 20% done with it. Yeah, well, just let him continue with this. I think Joanna needs more of our attention now anyway, seeing as she still has quite a ways to go before she's supplied. That's the warehouse now built. All we need is some couriers in now to actually start delivering items. Fortunately for us though, the warehouse comes fully equipped with 2 courier huts for us to use, nicely tucked away on its top floor. All the Keep's courier huts actually are integrated within the warehouse as well. With each level of the warehouse, we gain another 2 courier huts inside it. And it's laughable at just how easy it is to construct the level 1 versions of them. The builder's hut next door is also now up and is being upgraded to level 2 as we speak actually. Although what I'm tempted to do is wait on having those couriers be constructed and having them pick up items from the other 2 builder's huts first, then taking those to the warehouse, which those items were used to upgrade those builders' huts to level 2 across the way, and the courier should deliver that to Natalie to let her upgrade hers to level 2 here as well. In other words, I'm not supplying her with anything else. The uni is getting there, it's 40% complete, and as you can probably tell, it's an absolute monster of a building, a ridiculous amount of bookshelves required for it. But apart from another 200 bookshelves, we really don't have that much more to go for it. And it looks as if it's already trying to get in some deliveries of cobblestone, but that's not going to happen until we get those couriers up. Speaking of which, I think Ellis is pretty much done with the build. And Hell's very first courier. What I think we'll do is come into their builder's hut and request a pickup at the moment. There's already one in progress apparently, so that'll be grand. We'll get all of the crap taken away from their stack here, their storage here, and over into the warehouse. Yeah, Natalie's requesting in a few items here for the level 2 upgrade, but I'm going to just hold off and see what we already have in storage. Joanna, on the other hand, we will need to supply her with things here, although that really won't take too long to do. Nope, not long at all. That's pretty much everything. We'll let the couriers do the rest. Ellis doesn't have any jobs to work on at the moment, so I am tempted to get her to upgrade the warehouse. Although, did we get that cookery up yet? No, we didn't, so we'll get Ellis coming out to do that for us instead, I think. That's sure to take them a while to do. The level 2 upgrade to the warehouse also isn't the most difficult thing in the world, just a lot of stone bricks for it. So yeah, why not? Let's also upgrade that to level 2 as well, and we'll get in yet another 2 couriers to help us, plus plenty more storage racks. And let me guess then, Natalie, they don't have any items at all within the warehouse to actually help you out with the level 2 upgrade here, or you've got the flu. I cannot stand these idiots sometimes. There seems to be quite a lot of issues within the university already there. What's going on, chaps? Well, I don't really need to be a genius to see maybe what's wrong with this stuck idiot there. Oh, we have some students in. That's why. They're all stood around the library, probably requesting in some paper. Or do they have the measles? I mean, either or. We are working on it, guys. We're slowly working on it. Let's get the uni up first, then I can unlock the hospital. And with Natalie no longer sick, she is finally starting to request in some items. The rest here we may need to supply because I don't think the warehouse has any in it. The good thing about the couriers now being able to pick items up is that their storage racks are a bit emptier for me to deposit large amount of items into. So finally we can get you supplied for this bloody university. quality and then get that up and the research started. Ellis is still waiting about on one delivery of a furnace, 11th in the queue. Fine, I'll go get you that. The only real issue with level 1 couriers, they can't really carry too many items at a time, so they're a bit inefficient. It's fine though, we'll upgrade and get more couriers working for us. That'll kind of even itself out in that way. And Ellis now has done everything in order to get the cookery build up, which is certainly going to take quite a time to do. Thank you very much. Let's hire an idiot. Right, welcome in then, Zaid. We may need to set you up here quick. Basically the same as always, how to turn raw beef into steak, and the same with anything else raw. Bread is the only other item that we're going to need to get sorted here so that you can serve 3 types of meals. That will be the bakery build. Ellis, I've got yet another job for you. We'll need to bring some cow and pig essence over from heaven so that we can start growing that down here. Oh, holy crap. Some seeds so that we can eventually make essence. Blue, a little bit of help. Thank you, my pet. Well, at least we do have some spare pig seeds, so that's pork chops essence then. Pig essence to make pork chops. What about cows? Yeah, we had a spare cow seed as well. I also forgot I had the storage drawers mod installed. Let's get some hopper setups then, and we'll start growing some of that essence over here in hell. I think I'll also need to spend a little bit of time just going around and upgrading all of the backpacks to storage drawers then. Completely forgot about that really handy mod. Well, Ellis has actually picked up the level 2 upgrade to the warehouse, which is equally important, if not more so, than the bakery. We are going to require nearly 3,000 stone bricks for that, which is fine because we should still have some within our storage here. Some stone to turn into stone bricks anyway. Not quite enough, but at least it's a start. And I didn't realise we still required so many more stone bricks for Natalie's level 2 upgrade. Right, I've got a bit of work ahead of me here. A lot of smelting and sorting power out by the looks of it, just to get a few more stone bricks in. The university at least is very, very slowly taking shape. We are about 40% done with it now. The builder does have everything they require in for it to get the building up eventually. But yeah, this is going to take a few more hours of real time yet before it's finished. And I've got an absolute shit ton of stone bricks to make, so I think that's a good enough place to end here. Hell is now one step closer to being fully automated, which can only mean I'm one step closer to being even lazier.